turn 9. Did some nice fights this turn. I'm quite happy with them, especially, and I'm quite happy also with even though my secondary army got some issues, but I'm quite happy with my start because I rarely do such strong starts in terms of hero leveling. I'm level 7 with both hero and leader, and we are turn 9, and I do that only with Necromancer. But there is a big difference when playing Necromancer is I have an army of cadavers with me helping me, whereas here I don't have them, and I rely on my poor Wisp and Warg and the Cold Ancestral Spirit from the AD, which is critical in most of the fights. So what did I do? Did 2 fights with this main army. First was the inn I tried last time, and so I used the Cold Ancestral Spirit and the Wisp as a bait, and then retreated, and I brought the cavalry and longswordman with the Wisp, and the 2 other units with my 3 units plus the Cold Ancestral Spirit. So I killed them and then deal with the 2 others. And then second fight, so I didn't have CP and mana anymore to cast Cold Ancestral Spirits or Savage Rage, because if you saw my previous fights with the Wooden Wall, I used Savage Rage to destroy the walls because it gives wall crushing. So let's have a look at the second technique not to destroy walls, but to do a siege when you don't have Savage Rage or another wall crushing unit. So this time, actually I didn't really realize again that there was a wooden wall. So when I saw there was one, I was like, okay, maybe I should just retreat, but I didn't want to because my Wisp already retreated once this turn, and if I retreated again, it would not benefit from guerrilla tactics because it's only once per strategic turn, and he would have lost morale. So I said, okay, let's try it. Let's try to split them, Wisp there and the other units there, and see what I can do. And then I realized that actually there is another way to do it, because they have only 2 range units, and when both range units are dead, they are going to get out of the wall. So you just need to kill the 2 range units and then back down and split them. So that's what I did. And I got 1 range unit on the left dealing with a Wisp. So pay attention always to do a damage every 5 turns, so that's what I did. Round 5 I did some damage, otherwise you automatically lose. And then I dealt with these hatchlings, and I actually have some... So in order to do that, you need to have enough range power. So check you have enough of it, like 2 range units with 9 and 8 plus 2, so it's about 19 ranged units damage bar per hit, and you can do 6 hits. So that's probably not a minimum, but not far from a minimum. And then you can just move close to the wall. Make sure you are not going to get flanked by some defenders from inside, especially here. They've got a charger, so I always pay attention to be out of range of the charger, especially out of flanking range. And then I just killed the hatchling, and actually the AD is especially good at it because no ranged malice, and actually wooden wall I think does not give a big malice to damage. So you see I killed the hatchling in just 2 rounds of shooting, because I did 4 damage to him on the previous round. So 2 rounds of shooting and the hatchling is dead. Then I just move the other way, kill the second hatchling, and then get them to get out. So I did take some damage on my Wisp, but could be acceptable. So then they move back to the center. So you need to avoid them moving back to the center and to the left. So how to do that? Just bring back one of your units to the secondary, so to the third gate on the other side. But remember, they're going to get out of the wall, so you need to be out of range. So I calculated to be out of the 6x range, and then you can just kill the second ranged enemy units, and then they'll get out. So I didn't use any spell. And here also I paid attention to the charger to be out of his range. So again I need 2 rounds, but I just finish him with the Wisp this time. Otherwise I would have needed 2 rounds to finish him. So the charger comes here, but I'm out of range. And then it's as usual, split, block, that's to say takes the hit by staying exactly on range, and kill them. So not too difficult. So I'm just going to show the blocking from my AD to the charger. And this AD also is very good, Xorti, because he has fire aura, and can significantly increase the damage you do, because when a unit is immolated like this, has resistance malus. So -1 resistance, which means +1 damage in average for each hit from the shock bolts. So then I'm doing some massive damage from the shock bolts. Like 13 damage. Okay. Then third fight was the Watchtower I tried last turn. If you watched the video, I lost 2 units. 3 or 2 units? 2 units, yeah. And so this time I was able to finish them. Attacking like this is not ideal, but my Warg didn't have enough movement points left. So that's why I did like this. But actually I could have moved all the way, I'm a bit stupid. Because I'm staying here to take the run stun of Cold Fury anyway. So attacking like this is bad idea, because I engage the fight from this side. It means the Warg is actually closer to the enemy units. We can just have a quick look at it. And so it means they are going to engage the Warg first, and so it means 2 versus 1 usually. You can see here the Warg is closer to them, much closer to them. So they are going to engage him, but I was lucky because the Civic Guard moved on the way, and then it increases the distance for the halberdiers, so they moved the other way around, and so I had a split. But then I retreated with the Warg because I didn't want to take too much damage from the Civic Guard. I was not sure. I guess I could kill him, but I would have taken a lot of damage. So now I'm staying here and going to take the runestone and waiting to get a hero to go with me. In terms of research, so I finished researching Sorcery I, and I launched Sorcery II to be able to cast Harmonizing Energy on double cost, so at 40 CP, on my secondary army to heal it in case I need. So I released this village as Vassal, and I have now plus 21 mana, plus 28 gold. So that's highly appreciated because I was very short on mana. And finishing the actually 2 turns, I think. 1 turn for the apprentice. And here still doing the Builder's Hall. And so leveled up. So I'm going to take Druidry II and Druidry III if I can. But I can because it costs 7. Because I want to be able to cast 2 Colonial Spirits every turn, and or Twisting Roots, which is also very nice. And for my leader, I'm going to take Inflict Stun, which is awesome. And that's that's it for now, I think. I'll take all the stuff if I need them later on. And this I also release as Vassal. So the reasoning here is, first I want the race happiness. Alignment I don't care. And also it's difficult to defend it because it's middle of the map, quite far from my home base. So it's better to have some free units from the Vassal, I think. So yeah, thanks for watching and see you next time.